Welcome back to Let's Watch Magical Fascist Incest Anime, and we're full tilt now, everybody. Actually, the incest has taken a bit of a back seat in favor of splainin, the main character is Jesus, and right-wing, paranoid, ultra-military, ultra-nationalist, racist fascism. Yeah, straight up. It's not even like a thing where that's just something you say at it, man. No, it's very clear. So last time, once the liberals were all proven wrong, as they all inherently are, because they don't have any legit arguments at all, as you know, they resorted to calling in foreign terrorists in order to attack the school with missiles and rocket launchers. However, the magical students effortlessly overwhelmed them because that's how you do battle scenes. And now the terrorist attack continues as we figure out who's behind this and what they could want with a simple high school. Alright, everybody. Season 1, Episode 6, Enrollment, Part 6. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oof. It looks worse than it is, too. Like, damn. Although, note, our characters haven't had a chance to show off their magical skills in a while, but, like, damn. Hey, guys. Yep. Meaning we don't have to hold back, right? Yep. Just like terrorists around the world don't deserve human rights. Their true goal in hitting up the school. It's only a diversion because they knew they couldn't defeat our school children. He's got a real heart of gold. Misplaced sympathy for these impertinent rebels. Whatever their reasons. Standing up to us. This is the problem when you have a thing where the main characters curb stomp their way through all things and they're jerk elites. Like, when you set up a plot like this, you end up rooting for the bad guys. Because on a practical level, they're so fucking outmatched. You're like, your instinct is when someone's getting beat so fucking bad and they're getting nothing in, then the instinct of most people is to feel bad, even if you know nothing about the situation. Even though these terrorists are like cardboard cutouts, it's not like our good guys are doing any better. That's like reason one. We'll try to pick apart some of this as we go. I'll try not to just say this is the worst thing ever and just keep like yelling. But you can tell how this is going. Misguided girl letting in foreign terrorists who don't actually care about it, because it's like Left Behind, where all the nation's religions unite after the Antichrist comes to power. They all unite into one religion. Because it's not like they all had their own philosophies and beliefs, everyone. They were all against Christian. They were all denying true Christ. So, of course they'd all get together. Like, effortlessly. Same with all the languages and nations. They're stood against us. And they're just denying the truth. So in that way, they're all united. And they can't actually legitimately disagree with us like this. Oh my god. An actual fight. Although we'll fix that. Punch! I do like the magic punch. Even in the middle of a terrorist attack, these motherfuckers can't. This is why I don't think it's just something to get the main character over, because they're doing it for someone else. This is a disability the author has. He can't help himself. Clearly, he just legit. It's like certain figures of speech I use that may be annoying. Like saying like every 2 words. That was pretty badass. You could do a story where the main character always wins and make it. You'd have to build around that sort of idea. Where, like, he always wins any battle he goes to, but then the question is, what battles does he pick? Because you might still fail if you fight the wrong battle. Or if you attack the wrong person, you know? Also, Tatsuya has wall hacks. Look at this motherfucker. He just knows. And as he said, they can't ambush us with him around. Look at that. He just knows about ambushes. He just wall hacks. Of course, they're trying to steal Japan's advanced research data. That's all they wanted. That's all these terrorists really were here for. That sure looks like flying to me. Huh. You should have known. Anyone talking about bringing equality like everyone was born with the same human rights or something? You should have known. Yes! Now we can get the cutting edge research data. Of course the door doesn't stand like one moment of trouble. Your game's over, China. Filthy Chinese. You should have known you couldn't win. I'm getting worn ragged by this shit. Gee. Also, by the way, imagine how that is. Although, to be fair, they did bring that one on themselves. This world of equality that you want. You want equality of outcomes, not equality of treatment. No one would be special if you wanted to treat everyone fairly. Your sweet-sounding ideals led you, as they inevitably do, to terrorism. Also, no, you're just wrong. Also, this is awkward because they're having this heart to... Well, that's awkward regardless, but they're having this heart-to-heart about their feelings and stuff with the terrorists in the room. Now, they're doing that because they're such not a threat that they legit don't need to be considered. Also, they're Chinese people. Dirty Chinese. I feel sorry for you. Wasn't there anyone in their life who acknowledged you? Did no one love you? That's why you're doing this. It's not because you disagree, or you have different political views, or you think the country should be run differently. Also, you're a pretty girl, come on. They define who you are. The terrorists are like, guys, we're still here. Shut up. The members of the superior race are talking to each other. Even a traitor Japanese is worth 10,000 of your best Chinese. Filthy Chinaman. Zhong. Castojaming. Whoop. Oh no. Even without their magic. Of course he just went. Look at it. That took 0.5 seconds. Again. Again. This is not how you do battles. And it's not just because it's against tradition. She's so noble. Great, now I have a justification. Erica, at least pretend. Jesus. At least. You know, I shouldn't be bitching. At least this is an action scene that goes more than 2 seconds. But look at this. Once again, the good guy. Oh no, she has no magic now. Although even without her magic stuff, well, it's still an even fight, you know, relatively. But then she wins. Well, at least sort of wins. Whoa. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I'm fucking worn out as hell. But this is not a bad action scene, especially as the show goes. Although, just as I say that, you know, actually, that wasn't much of a battle. Like, by the standards of the show, this was like World War III. This was like the Battle of the Bulge. The noblesse oblige. You're a member of the prestigious. That plays into the fascism. That's because of my famous family. By the way, I'm the best. Well, it's over. That was one fuck of a terrorist attack, huh? Did anyone die from that, a terrorist attack? They were fucking hitting the building with rockets. Huh. That's creepy as fuck. That's the chairwoman. She can do a truth serum. That's creepy as fuck. And of course, even the minor good guy characters are far superior to the major bad guy characters. Which is, again, legit the opposite way. It's like an anti-story. I can just go into textbook mode. Now we have to explain. Oh, also, of course she didn't decide on her own to join terrorists, or even be a dupe on her own. She was duped into being a dupe of terrorists. Well, at least he's caring. At least he shows some care. Is the show about to do something that's not terrible? Sort of, not really. I thought it would be a message about how, sometimes we could end up being, racist or whatever, even though we're not meaning to. Like a lot of people, which is something a lot of my fellow people on my side forget. I thought, it was a message of something like that, where, like, sometimes we can end up hurting people in that sort of way, and we should think about that. But this is interesting. Well, then why'd she lose? It's because of the magic? It is kind of the, you know, if you judge a fish by how well it flies, then it'll spend its whole life thinking it's stupid, or something of that effect. And of course, at the end, she realizes that she was totally wrong, and she made herself oppressed and a victim. I'm dying over here in case you couldn't hear. Which kind of fits the somber tone of the scene. And of course, he's the one to bring her back out of. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's just that. Which sounds callous, but like. Of course, at the end, she'd repent and realize she was wrong. That's like the final critical part. So his plan. I'm gonna crush them. It won't be a battle. Yeah. I didn't know that line was coming, I swear. And someone offers, don't you have police or military or something? Family court. We'll handle things under the radar. Like good little fascists. There wouldn't be any risk involved because they're all so pitiful compared to even Japanese school children are so much more powerful. I'll go on my own and beat them all. You realize having the protagonist not even worried a little bit also kind of buries the opposition. At least he cares. Although, it does make him rather more sinister. See, when Eren says he's gonna wipe out all the Titans, it's different. It has a much different tenor than like. But yes, the plan is for the schoolchildren to go and fucking obliterate the terrorists and annihilate them and wipe them out. And hello, fluffy teacher. You underestimated him, which is like the fastest way to lose in the series. Seriously, he's not worried about their defenses. He's just gonna go in there and beat them up. It's not like he wants to family shit again. I swear this is a running, intentional, deliberate theme. Proper bloodlines and feudal lords, and I swear to God it's the thing. And it keeps popping up. And you might not notice it, but I swear to God it was done deliberately. It's so common. You need manly determination. She was corrupted by those foreign terrorists. I like how he was basically presented as the good guy now, when he was like the bullying jerk. Oh, that's a much better reason. And he's going to accept that. God damn it. You need narrative tension and stakes when you're writing this kind of stuff. Need. Almost need. There's sometimes you don't. But in a story about action and stuff. So yeah, next episode we're gonna hit up the terrorist HQ. And if you've seen how every battle scene in the show goes, everyone, the one with Mibu and fucking Erica lasted a little bit. But compare that to how long they spend explaining everything. And they couldn't use some of that time better to give it a better fight. I'm all out of fire. Even though there's more to come. This was the outright fascism part where they just straight up. We're moving now into main character as God. And then once this arc is resolved, which you can guess will be a real fucking challenge for these fucking elitist, knuckle-dragging, fucking noble house pieces of shit. Then we're back to normal school shit for like whole episodes. And Tatsuya proving he has the power. God damn. So let's review. You suffered through a lot of blah and boring for moments of being punched in the face. And then back to bland and it's like that old joke about describing war. Endless tedium punctuated by moments of pure terror. I really don't think they were going for that. Next time on Mahouka, we're going to attack the terrorist base. And show them who's boss. And show them what happens when you cross the Japanese. That was sure a thing, eh?